Earlier this month, I conducted a tour of some parts of the metropolis of Lagos to observe firsthand the deplorable condition of the road that resulted from the flooding and consequential erosion of the road. It is therefore giving me great pleasure to be here today at this occasion, marking the formal launching of Operation Drain and Waste Clearing in Lagos State. This is a further manifestation of the concern and resolve that this administration attaches to the cleanliness of our environment. This event is quite timely when viewed against the background of the noticeable effect of the heavy downpour that has placed the Almighty God to shower on us this rainy season. As you are all aware, Lagos State is the nerve center of industrial and commercial activities of the Federation. It's our gateway to the rest of the world. It's the window through which the rest of the international community sees us. This factor and the teeming population of the state compounded the sanitary habit of most of our population that all combine to have the adverse effect of the cleanness of our environment and the attendant risk to the health of our people. It is perhaps instructive to remark that most parties, administrations in the state took off relatively at a good time. We are lucky to be unlucky to took over during the rainy season. And this has not helped the matter at all. But during my address at the swearing-in ceremony of the chairman of the local government, I did promise that my administration will pay appropriate and priority attention to the issue of environmental sanitation, particularly plans for the flooding of Lagos State. Accordingly, I have directed Environmental Sanitation Department of the Ministry of the Environment and Physical Planning to come up with an action plan that will review and provide viable solution and permanent work for that country to ensure an effective solid waste management in the state. Equally, the Drainage Department has been mandated to submit a workable action plan for the flooding of Lagos. In addition, the Urban and Regional Planning Board has been instructed to enforce the relevant bylaws and existing provision of town planning law. In order to achieve our objective of flooding Lagos, the state has embarked on a massive drainage clearing maintenance exercise on a house-to-house basis as follows. All secondary and tertiary drainage channels will be cleared by the appropriate government agencies and excavated materials will be disposed of immediately. Equally, all residents of Lagos are required to clear up their streets, drains, gutter regularly while the resultant slate and rubbish will be properly carted away by the respective local government and collaboration with relevant government agencies. Where there is any default by omission or commission in the cutting away of the evacuated state, the aggrieved citizen will complain to the Ministry of Environment and Physical Planning. There's a line that is open for that, a telephone line, and where we respond to all your calls. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, our environment is like a mirror. If we smile at it, it will smile back at us. I want to remark here that most of us, by error or omission or commission, have contributed jointly and severally to the present deplorable state of our environment. Therefore, if we must do away with the flowing river and our roads, anytime fresh air and avoid unsightly rivers heat, then we must collectively assist government to enforce laid down regulations on the environment. Accordingly, as a responsible and responsive government with a constitutional and moral responsibility to promote the overall interest of the state, a majority of its people, all the legal structures, particularly along the drain path, contributing to the worrisome flooding, will have to give way. We won't compromise on it. The exercise will be carried out in accordance with the extant laws and our belief in human rights and the rule of law. Let me therefore seize this opportunity to solicit for the understanding of the judiciary and the watchdog of the society, the press, not to allow those who violated law to take the law or to take advantage of our action to blackmail us in our determination to remove illegal structure impeding our drainage system. Before I conclude, you love it when we describe this state as the center of excellence. But you should ask yourself whether you are reflecting that in your day-to-day activity of the treatment of the refuse. I will resort to vernacular before I conclude, for the sake of marketing my analogy, who might not be picking up the big control that I've been speaking. Àǹtí àti màmá wa, ẹ ṣé akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ilẹ̀ wa, ẹ fẹ́ kí èkó mọ́ bó ṣe mọ́ ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa tí ó jẹ́ oníṣòwò tó lẹ̀ tọ́jú ilé wa àtìtọ́jú ta. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ń ta ìgbàdo, tó ń ta mámá, tó ń ta ẹ̀kọ́, ẹ̀bà, iyán ọkà, ata, newspaper tí wọ́n bá lò, náírà tó ń lò, ewé ìgbàdo wọn, wọ́n á dà sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì. Ó tó àsìkò tó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa sanwó ẹ̀. Ẹ fẹ́ iléèwé ọ̀fẹ́, ẹ fẹ́ iléèwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́, alámásán wáyé ẹ̀kọ́ wọ̀nyí, a lè sanwó lẹ́yìn. Sílẹ̀ ó níbi tá a lè bà yín jẹ́ mọ́. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ tẹ̀ lọ ra ọjà nílùú òyìnbó, tẹ̀ lọ Liverpool tẹ̀ ra gèlè oríṣi gèlè pọ́pù pọ̀pọ̀ yẹn. Àwọn alájà tí wọ́n lọ ṣùgbọ́n márùn-ún lọ́dọ̀ wa l'Amẹ́ríkà lẹ́wọ́ dalẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títí gbàtà wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Alájà ìsí wá sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ dalẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títí. Bó ṣe ń jà kẹ́ máa ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn local government wọ́n á ra polythene bag fún yín. Polythene bag yẹn sanwó ẹ̀ tó bá wọn ìkẹlẹ̀ fi di aṣọ lọ́bì kan. Ẹ bá ti rẹ̀. Tó bá ń ṣègbàgbà fún oṣù mọ́ẹ́mọ́, polythene bag á wà. Ẹ máa lọ gbà local government yìí. Gbogbo lẹ́yìn àti inú ilé ẹ̀ẹ́kọ́ sínú ẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dí ẹnu ẹ̀kọ́ ṣíṣe àwọn tó máa wá dé fún àtìlẹ́ lọ. Tó bá jẹ́ aṣọ yìí ni àpò rẹ̀ sí yìí ni òróró yìí ni ẹ̀sánwó aláàrú abẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sanwó aláàrú ẹ̀ka ilé náà kò owó aláàrú ẹ̀mà láti bóyá kó má jẹ alájà ìṣíwájú kankan pàtó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ àbí àwọn yóò sọ pé àwọn sanwó lẹ́tọ̀ wá kó wá nílé wọn. Wọ́n sanwó àtọ́ sanwó. Báwo tí wá ṣe yàtọ̀ sí? Torí tá a bá ní ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ pípé àgbá epo lásán, kò sí ibi tí ẹ̀kọ́ fi máa ná. A máa ní mobile magistrate. A máa kọ rìsíìtì penalty sí ọ́fíìsì olóògbé ìgbà. Mo ṣe rí nìyẹn lẹ́yìn yóò. I will want to repeat this again. There is no evidence of negotiation that has not been exposed one way or the other to how they do things elsewhere, outside this country. I visited Cote d'Ivoire recently. I am very, very proud of their environment. I was in South Africa recently. I was very, very pleased at the cleanliness of the streets. We want to clean Lagos State, and it has to be clean. In every good country that is clean, people pay for their environment. You generate the rubbish. You generate the refuse. The government didn't generate it for you. From your day-to-day business, you generate those garbage. The corn seller, the mai seller, the kola nut seller, the garri seller, the groundnut seller, pure water. You generate those rubbish. You drink your soft drink and throw it on the roadside. From now on, local government will be empowered from the world level. Market supervisors, you have market women leaders and market men leaders will be involved in this effort. We'll make available to you bulletin bags, trash bags of this size for your homes for your shops, for you wholesalers, with the name of it, we'll print the name on it. If you use it for your gallery, we will see our name on it. We'll pay the penalty. You keep your trash in there. All the rest, tie them properly, put it by the side, collectors will come in, they call them away. You will pay for it. You want free education, free health care, free this, free that, except free marriage. We spend 100 away because we generate them. It's not like rain falling from heaven. It is your waste, and you dump it on the roadside. It sticks on the ground. We need several man-hours to clear them. We know it's going to be efficient and cleaner. And we use trash bags. You see your children in the neighborhood, we create jobs for them, they pick it, they throw it into the truck, the truck passes away, and off it goes. It's more efficient, it's site-friendly, so we will also reinstate our mobile courts and sanitary inspectors. Or we inspect your gutters. If it is not clean, they give you a fine. You'll pay. If we come to your street and find the trash in your gutter, we'll give you a fine. You'll pay. But if you keep it clean, we'll give you awards. The market must select their committee, their own environment committee, to supervise themselves. And the good boys, if they bring this, we give them what to do. Lagos State will be clean. Agree? Yes. Agree? Yes. This one we are going to launch, we will launch it with community leaders from local government level. Before you go to weddings and marriages and naming ceremony on Saturday, fine face going out. But when you look at their gutter, hey, fine abadan, fine cow. When you look at their gutter, mess. We want to be proud of Lagos. We are very clean people. Why can't we show the world that we are clean? And after some time we've done this, you can come and check my gutter. Anytime you find it dirty, find me. I assure you, I will participate in the cleaning of my gutter. I will do it. Shovel and rake. It's a good exercise. Dedicating one nonsense Saturday every end of the month and doing sugar bear cleaning. It's not the answer. Every day, every weekend is environmental weekend. You must clean before you go to do those huge money that Mama did make to the selling rice and vegetable oil. You give 50 naira to the boys and see, they clean it. And they put the thing in the trash bag and they tie it neatly by the roadside. Do you know that if the boys come and just lift it in 5 minutes, now we are spending so much money, so much time, mostly trash will not go away. Also the trash will not go away. Also that trash will not go away. It's because we have been throwing money at bad habits. That is stop. I want to be able to build the hospitals, all the local governments that will promise that as I abandoned for the years. And if I'm going to build those hospitals, I don't want to waste money clearing your trash again. If I'm going to give your children free medical care at that local government level all the way, I will not spend the money taking away your trash. You will pay for your trash. That's what we are launching today. We will give you more education, more explanation on how to cope with it before we bring the penalty out. I hope everybody understand. Yes. Are we in agreement? Yes. Mr. Speaker, sir, unanimous decision. Thank you very much. I'm working on that. Bola was here. If we are going to invest money on that, you know the tap was dry for 2 weeks before I took over. There was no water. And water has been running since then. Money has been put into it. It might not run in every area, but it's not as bad as it was. And then we are going to continue to make sure that is expanded gradually. If this NEPA is steady, it will increase our production of water. If you want the money spent on that, don't expect that we will spend money to clean your garbage.